Hey guys, welcome back to Pro Gun. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. We'd greatly appreciate that. If you're looking to quickly increase your shooting and shoot better and faster, whether you're shooting competitively or just on your own, we have the PACT Club 3 timer, and it even includes the 9-volt battery. Let's take a look. All right, so let's get a better look at this bad boy. This is the PACT Club Timer III shot timer. It is one of the most popular ones on the market. And it comes in this cardboard box. And inside the box you get the timer, you get the instructions, and you get a sticker you can put on your gun safe. This is a lot larger than I thought it would be. By looking at the picture, I thought it was about the size of a beeper, but as you could see, it does fill up my entire hand. It's got a sturdy belt clip in the back. The buttons are laid out very logically, and it's very well constructed, I gotta say. I mean, this is made in the USA. This isn't some cheap piece of crap made in China, which a lot of the competitors are. And it's very easy to use, and this is just a great tool to develop the speed of your shooting. And it records data, so we'll get into some of the settings. Now to turn it on, you press any button. I typically press the go button. And when you turn it on, you could see the bouncing ball. And the bouncing ball indicates that there's no data recorded. Now, if you press the two arrow buttons at the same time, it'll take you into setup mode. And you can set this up for instant or delay. I keep mine set at delayed. You would use instant mode if you're going to be timing someone else. But for yourself, you're going to want a delay. And the nice thing about the delay is that it's a random time from 2 to 3.5 seconds, so that you can't really anticipate when the beep is going to come. And in the timer mode, it records a string of shots. So when that's done, you hit the review button, and then it asks you to set the par, which we're going to ignore right now, and we'll get into that in a bit. So you just make sure the par is set to 0 on everything. And now it's ready to go. And I want to mention that if you're shooting at an indoor range and there's a lot of people shooting, it will pick up the other sounds from the other people's shooting. And that's not any fault of this device. They're all the same. And it's because the microphone is intended to pick up shots. So if you're going to be dry fire training or shooting indoors, you're going to probably just want to use the par mode, and we'll get into that shortly. Also, this does not pick up the click of dry firing, which is another reason you'll want to use the par mode. This is unloaded, and this is not a real gun. This is an air pistol. And I'm only using this just for the sound so that it can record the shots. So we're ready to go, and I got to tell you, it is extremely loud, and you can't adjust it. So we'll hit the timer, and we'll wait for the buzzer to go off, and then we'll take 4 or 5 shots and review them. Okay, we recorded 5 shots, so we hit the review button. And you can see the first shot. And as soon as you hit the timer, it starts recording, and that includes drawing, presenting, and firing. And it'll keep timing until it hears that first shot. And then it starts recording all the other shots after that. So the first shot was 1.88 seconds. Second shot, 1.89, and the top number is cumulative. Third shot took 1.92 seconds. Fourth shot took 1.44 seconds. And the fifth shot took 1.31. So it took a total of 8.44 seconds. Now, I want to also bring to your attention that if you're goofing around in between shots, it doesn't know whether you're just damn slow or you're goofing around. So the timer's going to keep going. Now, let's get into the par mode, and we'll turn this off. Now we're going to get into the par time, and that's what you would use when you're dry fire training. You can also use it for live fire training. And what par time allows you to do is you set a timer for however many seconds you want. It'll delay, you'll hear a beep, and then after the specified seconds, it'll beep again. And that's so that you can practicing firing X amount of shots in X amount of seconds, or you can set it very low and you can just use it for timing how long it takes you to holster, present, and fire. So we'll turn this on. We'll hit the two buttons here. We'll hit the review button. Now you'll see the par is blinking, okay? You hit the review button again. And you notice that this keeps track of up to 1/100th of a second. And to go between all the numbers, you just hit the review button again. And we will set this to 3 seconds. Hit the review button. And now we're ready to go. And we have the bouncing ball. Now, I set it for 3 seconds because according to the FBI statistics, typical gunfight is at 3 yards, 3 seconds long is what it lasts with 3 shots fired. So what this is going to do is it's going to beep, and then after 3 seconds, it will beep again. And that's how long you have to complete your task. The nice thing about it is you could set it up for minutes or whatever based on what you're doing. You may have a drill where you have to run 10 feet and then shoot your target, so you can just add all that to this. So let's hit the start button. And there we go. We got 3 shots off in 3 seconds. And if you want to do it again, you just hit the start button. So the nice thing about this is that you can increase or decrease the amount of seconds. I would recommend starting at a higher number and lowering it. And as a biker, we have a common phrase, don't ride any faster than your guardian angel can fly. Well, shooting is the same thing. You don't want to just start shooting as fast as you can. You want to shoot quickly but accurately. And take your time, and you can always decrease the speed. Speed will come later. If you want to learn how to shoot quicker, especially if you're a competitive shooter, this is definitely the product for you. It's about $130, and in my opinion, it's worth every penny of it. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching.